Yo, what it is, Superior JC here, yo. I just wanted to come through with a quick message before I go pick up some groceries and shit like that, some snacks and shit. So anytime somebody tries to get you to react, anytime somebody gets you to try and react, just for somebody else to engagement, just to get somebody else to engage in what they're talking about and stuff like that. This person in a way is fraudulent. They're in a way they're fraudulent. It's a bunch of different shit, but a lot of this shit is spiritual, but they're fraudulent in a way. They don't believe in what they believe in. I'm gonna make this short and sweet too, because I don't know how much storage I have left too, and this video doesn't need to carry on that long. I'll probably come back around to this topic anyway. But anytime a person tries to get you to react in whatever they're doing or they're talking about, via in person or online, just to try to get somebody else to engage in what they're doing, is fraudulent, and it's fraudulent and somewhat fraudulent on a high percentage scale. Depends on what it is, and they don't even believe in what they're talking about. Oh, and another thing, I'm gonna give you an example of what I'm talking about. You ever been in a situation where somebody's talking to somebody, and every time that person responds to what they just said, they look around the room to see if anybody else is looking at what they're talking about? I'm gonna say it again. Have you ever been in a situation where you're talking to somebody, and every time they respond to what you're talking about, they're looking around the room to see if anybody's looking at them talk to you? That's pretty much the energy these motherfuckers be in, right? So this is what I be saying in some of my videos. I don't know if I'd have to go back and find old ones that it don't matter how much knowledge you got, it don't matter how much knowledge you got, how much wisdom and shit like that. The spiritual realm is deeper than what you think it is, right? 1 minute something's like this, and the next minute, 1 minute something's like this, the next minute something's like that, right? It's like the complete opposite. So in a way, like it's like there's a lot of different ways to describe it, but the spiritual realm is like time. It's like it's always constantly moving, but not just that, right? One thing can mean a multitude of different things all at one time, right? So like people with knowledge, people with wisdom, I think sometimes tend to forget that. So yeah, that's one thing to keep in mind, right? The example I just told you is that anytime you're talking, have you ever been in a situation where you're talking to somebody, and anytime that person responds back to that person that just said something to them, they look around the room to see if anybody sees them talking to each other? That's pretty much the same energy. That's pretty much the energy I'm breaking down with these motherfuckers, right? It's a lot of depends on what it is. It's just fraudulent. It's fraudulent in a way they don't believe in what they're saying. Because if you believed in what you're saying, right, why do you need somebody else's reaction? Or not even that you don't believe in what you're saying. That can be one thing, but another thing is you in some type of shape or form you lack in energy, right? If you need somebody to respond, to get that person to engage, or to get somebody else to engage off that person responding, how much do you really believe in what you're talking about, right? So don't forget that, though. Don't forget that, y'all. Anytime have you ever been in a situation, if you're ever in a situation where somebody's talking to you, and then as soon as you respond back, they look around the room to see if anybody sees y'all talking to each other, that's fraudulent energy. This motherfucker don't believe in they don't believe in, for the most part, they don't believe in what they're talking about. They're fraudulent. They don't believe in what they're talking about. I forgot the other one I was saying. They don't care. They're lacking energy. They're lacking some type of energy in some way, shape, or form. They're lacking density, right? So it's like they can't make something happen on their own. So don't forget that, though. Superior JC here. This topic will probably come back around. I'll probably discuss it again and shit like that. Superior JC, baby. Yay.